Hey guys, Rescue Rabbit 101 here, and today is Fighting the Meta Friday. Now, you're probably confused because I said I was going to do Fighting the Meta Thursday, but afterwards my brother pointed out to me that it actually should be probably Fighting the Meta Friday, and I don't know why I said Thursday, that was probably stupid, so I changed it. And if you're wondering why this is being uploaded on Thursday, it's because I'm going on a trip tomorrow, and so therefore I can't actually upload on tomorrow, which is Friday, so I'm uploading it a day in advance. So for this round deck, I think I've kind of finished up with Chaos Dragons, and so this time I'm going to try Unizombies. Alrighty, so here we have just a bunch of cards that I think we could play in zombies, and so what I'm going to do is start by constructing the deck on screen and explaining each of my card choices. And now, I actually have built zombies in real life, and I actually do enjoy the deck. But the reason I'm rebuilding it is because, if you don't know, they got a new card called Unizombie. Unizombie, and I'll read it for all of those who don't know, is a dark, level 3 zombie type tuner monster with 1300 attack and 0 defense, and its effect reads: you can target one face-up monster on the field, discard one card, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. You can target one face-up monster on the field. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn, except zombie-type monsters. Also, send one zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. You can only use each effect of the Unizombie once per turn. So, what this does for the deck is kind of obvious. So I can normal summon it and send, say, a Mizuki or a Plague Spreader, or anything else I really want to send from my deck to the graveyard. Admittedly, I can't attack. And what it also does is it opens up plays because Unizombie can turn itself into a level 4, plus your Malicious actually opens up Leo plays. And you get access to 9s, and 7s, and 5s. No, not 5. And 11, and you get a lot more different, levels you can actually get access to. So, let's begin. So first of all, we're going to play 3 Unizombie, because that card's incredible, and 3 Mizuki, because Mizuki is zombies. Like, those cards are so good. This card is so good in zombies. This is what makes the deck viable. I'm going to play 2 Plague Spreader, because like I said, I've built zombies in real life, and I think 2 is a better number. 3 Mali, and I don't know. I think I'm going to cut one of the Zombie Masters. I think I like 2 better. Goblin Zombie, I don't. It's too slow, I'm sorry. I don't know about Grethor. I don't think I'm going to play Pyramid Turtle whatsoever, just because I don't really like the card that much this format. But he might come in later. What else? I say we play... I don't want Grethor at 3. I'm going to play 2 copies of Dark Grethor, and the 1 Dad, and nothing more. So let me go get something. I'm just using Cleathord Scout as a marker to decide what I'm going to play and what I'm not. So of course we're playing Allure of the 3 MST. All of this junk was of course going to go in the deck. And then the last card that we might play their spells is Book of Life, and I think I'm going to play 2 copies of Book of Life. That might turn into 3 depending on how zombies really interact in this format, but that's all for now. So right now we have 29 cards, so that actually leaves room for 11 traps, which is actually a pretty large number if you've ever played zombies. Give me a second. I'm going to go find something that might give me a couple more cards I might want to play in this deck. Alrighty. So, I'm looking through the remnants of my old zombie deck to get ideas. Okay. Got them. Alrighty. I just realized I completely forgot about this card. Necrothace, which I'm going to play 2 copies of, because I personally love Necrothace in zombies. So, traps, we can now fit 9. I think I'm going to play 3 Call of the Hunted. I saw this being played, and I really like the idea behind it. 2 Trap Stun, because Trap Stun is such a big thing in this format, but we can't actually play Decree, because we do play the calls. And since we're only playing Trap Stun, I think inappropriate. Only 2 Phoenix, because we don't play enough cards we actually want to discard. And then I think to round it off, I'm going to play Solemn Compulse. And Bottomless might come in for one of those. And I think for right now, I like this main deck. This will probably change within the course of this video, but I think for right now, I really do like this main deck. So let's just empty this stuff. All these extras. Save deck, because I can never remember to do that. Okay, so this is the deck as stands. Now, what I think we need to do next is construct the extra deck, because that's what zombies are kind of all about. So, big extra deck cards. Sorry, my memory is terrible for this sort of stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, like I said, Unizombie opens up a lot more levels. So I think Leo is a good enough card that we should, of course, play it in at least one copy. Just because we can make it, and if we can make it, it's really good. So next, we're not going to play any 5s, because 5 is kind of an unreliable level. It's a 2 and a 3, and I don't think we actually... No, in some builds of zombies I've seen you can play it. If you play the Mathematician, you can make 5s, but not in this build, so we can't play 5s. So, for 6s, I think we can play maybe 2. I think HTS Psyhemoth, and I'm going to put them in the side deck so I can decide later, just based on my options. But there's 3 big 6s. Just for the record, the only reason Revive King is even a viable option is because he's a zombie, and therefore Mizuki can revive him. Unfortunately, he does require Plague Spreader, meaning I can't make him with Unizombie, but how would I anyways? So that's not really a concern of mine. Okay, so 7s. Now that we actually have access to 7s, I think we should, because, like I said, Unizombie's a 3. So let's play Black Rose Dragon, and I'm going to try to keep this deck TCG exclusive, so no Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. That would be a pretty good card. And what other 7? Maybe Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Keep in mind, if you guys have any suggestions for this deck, leave them in the comment section below, and I will make sure I take a look. 8s. Let's see. 8s. We can play Stardust Dragon, Spark, Hot Red, Red Dragon. There it is. We can play Crimson Blader. And we can play Thought Ruler Archfiend. And we can play Scrap Dragon, Lloyd Ogre, and Beals. Thought Ruler, Scrap Dragon, Void Ogre, which is an incredible card. Almost on the level of Beals, I'd say. And, I mean, you could even argue it's better, you could argue it's worse. It just depends kind of on the situation. So, then, we can also make, of course, in this deck, rank 4s, and of course we're going to play the rank 4s, but probably a very sparse set. Definitely the 1-level the 2-level Volchains, probably, is what I'll probably end up playing, just because maybe 1, but the card is really good. Let's see. Diagusto. I personally really like Emerald in this deck because it allows me, it means I can use this on this card and it opens up a lot more recyclability. It's kind of like Necrofaces, but it's arguably worse. It can put back a lot of stuff just to give me the extra draw. So personally, I like it in this deck. And then Exciton Knight is a viable option. So, of course, is Castell and Cowboy. Those are the ones I would consider running. Okay. Oh, right, Dweller, Kempika, Dweller. Excuse me, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. So, okay, let's begin. Sixes, I think we only have room to run. Because 6 is a 2 and a 4, so it's not going to be made that much. So we only have room to run 2 6s. So, Goyo Guardian's a good card, but I don't think he's worth it just in this format because it hits the grade. They've already gone plus. No, I'm gonna cut Hades. Sevens, we only have enough room for 2, and I might even cut Sacred Wyvern if I'm feeling cramped for space later. 8s, I'm definitely gonna play these two. Wow, I'm gonna run out of space really fast. I think I'm gonna cut Dweller because you shouldn't need to make it, and I'm gonna cut Cowboy, and I might cut one of these two later. It depends. So right now I can fit 3 more 8s in. I don't think I'm gonna play him, but Thought Ruler is pretty good, except it's usually monster effects that target this format. So I think and these cards will change a lot depending on the format. But Scrap Dragon makes OTKs. Crimson Blader, especially when Necroz come out in the Infernoid matchup. In certain matchups, Crimson Blader just auto wins. And Hot Red for the OTKs, I think. I almost want to cut the Crimson Blader. Just because I don't feel like Blader does enough. I want to play this instead. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to play. Okay, this looks good. So, let's go take this deck. I think because we did the whole deck building process on camera, I think I'm only going to get in one duel. But I think with that one duel, we should be able to get a good idea of how this deck is going to work. So, just a couple of comments before while we get the duel ready. So, Monday, I'm debating on doing a new segment. I might have to do some preliminary work ahead of time. And Thursdays, I'm thinking I might just do commentary on Thursdays. So I'll commentate matches that aren't actually mine. So I might do that. And Monday, well, I guess I can just say what the series is. It's a series like, and I did get this idea from somewhere else, and if I do start the series up, I will say where I got it from, and post links, but I got it, but the series would be basically me inventing cards to make decks better, and wow, this hand is trash. Wow. I think we can this deck probably needs to go second. Yeah, this hand is pretty trash. Set one in no scout. I'm gonna assume it's. Oh wait, my bad. Wrong card. Stupid flag on the computer. Oh my god. I swear, if we are playing someone who thinks you can chain MST in the end phase. Okay, then it must have been a mistake. And now this hand is viable. Yeah, this'll work. So, target himself. And I'm going to assume it's okay. This lag is getting really annoying. And I will pitch Mizuki. And he becomes a Thor until the end phase? No. No, it's permanent. Okay, he's level 4 now. And I will attack. And it's Ice Hand, so I eat 300. Not that I care that much. And then I will set 2. and pass turn. And I don't care that I don't have Phoenix Fodder, because if I need to, I will discard Snatch Steal. I don't want to, but if I need to, I will. Sets a monster. Firehand has 1400 defense, if I'm not mistaken. Cool, I'm getting good cards. And I'm just going to keep sending junk. Like, if this thing hits a level 6 and I can make a Leo with a Zombie Master, I am totally cool with that. Like, I'm just going to keep sending junk to the grave. I'm not even... I like my position right now, and I'm just going to keep attacking his sets. If it is something that's bigger than me and I take recoil, I don't mind that much. Ah, it's a Firehand. Okay. I still don't care. He can spawn an Ice Hand. I honestly don't care. I'm actually trying to think now, because I see some really good plays. Unfortunately, Unizombie is once per turn, and it's Unizombie, not this card, so I can't do anything broken right now, but I have discard fodder for Wing Blast now, because I don't care about this card. I think maybe one of the problems is either the DN shuffling system is terrible, which it kind of is, but another thing this could be is just that, you know, this deck doesn't have enough monsters in it, and we might need to increase the number. So let's see how this goes. If he overlays, I'm gonna be so happy, because even if he makes Exciton, he out advantages me right now. And I'm going to Phoenix Wing Wind Blast him. And this card, in your possession, destroyed by your opponent's card, so that wouldn't actually trigger the Ice Hands. Yes, please, Xyz summon something. And depending on what it is, I'll respond accordingly. 101? Yeah, how about... no. I know I had that. Actually, no, I'm not going to play that. Nope, I will eat 2100. Because I had the Snatch Steal, and I think I can actually game him next turn. Yeah, because I can make really fun Unizombie plays next turn. Oh, back row. The spoiler of OTKs. So, end phase, activate. Special summon Unizombie. Draw the turn. Oh my god, this hand is now incredible. Okay. Okay. I am like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. The amount of junk I can do with this hand. Okay, I was going to make a level chain, but I don't think I will now. So yeah. Let's use... oh, I can't use this... wait. I want it out to the back row. I could use his effect and make him a 4, and if I send him the deck, it's terrible, so I don't want to do that. Okay, let's try this. Normal summon. Effect. Send a Malicious. Special summon Flake Spreader. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I don't want that back row interfering with my plans. So I think I'm going to go Banish. Special summon. Gonna set a back row because I can still use it. Synchro Void Ogre. So the back row is now junk unless it's a solemn. I'll ask him if it's fine. And if it isn't, I can make... I can just game him so easily from this position, because, like, the number of plays I can do that I don't even, like, need to do. Let's make unnecessary plays. How about it? Let's try to get the biggest Ancient Sacred Wyvern we can. Let's drop it. Let's drop the Wyvern, because, you know, zombies that level. I didn't even use this thing. And then if we go... I don't play 9s, dang it. I feel like I could go so hard in, like, it wouldn't even be funny. Just for shows, I'm gonna drop a Leo, just for fun. Because I have game no matter what I do, like, just because Wyvern and then the set Snatch Steal, I have game, like, period. It doesn't matter what he does. Wait, but if it is something I want to know right now, so I can make the appropriate move with my next summon, and not go into something stupid. So let's think. If I Snatch Steal him now, and then summon the Plague, I Sync 8, I can summon the Plague and still make a Leo. Okay, I'm just going to flip the Snatch Steal right now. And that is definitely game. Because that, I have the Wyvern, Void I can make, Beals I can make, whatever I really want to. Let's just drop the Scrap Dragon. It doesn't even matter. Pop off that, pop off his set, even though it doesn't matter, because the Void could negate it anyways. What is that? Okay, that card is completely irrelevant. Like, the number of stupid plays I can make with this deck, and this is why this deck is still actually very viable, is just because I can do this, like, and that was just for fun, by the way. That had no, like, reason for me to do that. But yeah, so that's the game. Just for the record, before any of you doubters say anything, even if I hadn't had the Snatch Steal, and the Arc was still on his field, I think I still could have made it game. I would have ignored the back row with Scrap Dragon. I would have made the Scrap Dragon. Popped off my set, and popped off his Arc. His Arc would have, of course, detached, so it has one material left, right? This card, I would have Phoenixed. I would have just gone Phoenix, pitch whatever the Snatch Steal was instead, and spin this card. This alone is 8,000. In fact, the Leo and the Void are 6,100, at which point his life points are so much lower than mine that Wyvern is now insanely powerful. Wait, oops, Wyvern's a light tuner. Okay, it's irrelevant whether Wyvern's a light tuner or not, because Black Rose does the same thing. Well, time to go fix the deck and kill Wyvern, because Wyvern I can't play, turns out. Alrighty, so that was an accident, and it's irrelevant because I had game anyways, and if anyone doubts, just ask, and I will explain in the comment section below why. Now, before I close off, I'm going to real fast let's see if we can find a good replacement for Ancient. Woo, 3 pages. What's a good card I can play in this deck? Ooh, I could play Darkstrike Fighter, but he's not that great anymore. Still, the extra burn damage is pretty good. Let's see. What is a good card to play? Ooh, Yazi. Yazi is generic, and he can't be targeted. Well, there's that. Yeah. So this has been episode 1 of Fighting the Meta Friday with Uni Zombies, which I need to rename this and put the hyphen in there because otherwise I'm not happy. Okay, there we go. So this has been episode 1. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any other decks you want me to build for Weird Deck Wednesday or anything for Fighting the Meta Friday, I'd be happy to do it. Anything you want me to do on Thursdays, it might be commentary. I can basically do anything else. Saturday and Sunday, like I said, are going to be work days, so I can get more videos out because sometimes I won't be able to actually record the video when I want to. So yeah, this has been Rescue Rabbit 101, signing out.